peace from forward to Texas. I feel like, oh, that is the right time
Yeah.
that I want to do, but I don't know how. But right now, I know how is it. I make a decision right away, you know. So when we take a walk, I never feel like this. To sacrifice, look like my life. We have to talk together. Like whatever we are, what's happened, we have to do. We have to keep going. We have to walk. If we still have a leg, and the leg can move, if like a Maha Dam, okay, he doesn't have the leg. His leg cut off. He cannot walk. Okay, at that time, I will stop. If not like that happen, I won't. But I never feel hurt, pain like that before.
Right.
So, what you feel, I think it's fair for us. It's fair because we have suffer a lot, but suffer, but it's not suffer with stress. It's not suffer with anxiety. You know, it's suffer with joy. With joyful. Yeah. But finally, I think my life, in this life, whenever I die, I never feel
Scared.
I never feel scared or I never feel disappointed. Disappointed because I did what is the best I wish, you know. But so
Are you okay? Did you get it out? You need to drop and roll.
Yeah, it's very important about the
yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But how about you, Shirley? What is touching your heart?
So, a couple of observations I was able to experience with the Walk for Peace. I initially found out about it around the beginning of December when I happened to come across a Facebook page, and Maha Dam Phommasan, that was after the accident. And for me, it's not about the accident that happened, and I don't think about it in that term. I think about it in the way he responded to and has continued to move forward in life is truly inspirational. It's strength, it's courage, it's really inspirational. That made such an impact on me that it made me look introspectively and say, well, if your life was forever changed when you did something good, and you are holding no anger, no resentment, no hatred, and you have an open heart and compassion, then I need to also try and do that for myself and be a better person too. So you impacted my life in a positive way, and that started the catalyst of me following the Walk for Peace. And one of the things that I thought was so beautiful was, and I saw it so many times, was there was such a united front, whether it was the people who came out, whether it was the interactions, whether it was the takeaway. It was such a united front. There were no segregations. There was no guidelines. There was no, it was as a one unit. It's not about any particular category, whether it's political, religion, whatever. It wasn't about that. It was about trying to just create an awareness to have a better life and make a difference and be a better person. And to me, that resonated so strongly that I had no choice but to learn more. And the more that I learned, the more it impacted my life positively. And it has truly made a difference. It really has made a difference, and it's a blessing. And it has forever changed me. You can't spend time either during the Walk for Peace or even now with this retreat that we did. It's impossible to spend time in the presence of the venerable monks and not feel forever changed in a positive way. It's just not possible.
You were so articulate with that.
Yeah.
And that's perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not only monk, you too.
Thank you. Thank you. Right back at you, John.
Well, and that's
You wanna say something?
Come on, Robin, you can do it.
I think I may have forgotten what I was going to say. I wanted to come here to meet you, support you. I knew you were going to be here, Utah.
John, Utah.
Prajan, Utah.
Ajahn
It's been changed.
Support the Lord Buddha thought. Not only me, only Ajahn. Support your mind.
Right.
Support your meditation with situation when you learn from meditation. You support them my first. And you take care of the mind. It's okay, but more. I think about in not for suffering. I have my friend at the temple over there. I told him maybe later I want to make a retreat over there. I want to talk to him. I'm study meditation long time from Burma, Maha Medicine Center. I study over there, and from Ajahn Buddha Dasha, Luang Pu Tien, and disciple from Luang Pu Cha. I study long, but first time, very important. Don't change another, observe another method. No shame. First time, when you correctly, truly, breathing in, breathing out, until you deep understand, you continue to know about it. Then when you understand, you can change to learn from some another Ajahn. But any Ajahn is good, but first time you can learn main idea from Buddhist thought, like a breathing in, they call about anapanasati, or another anapanabapa movement, dynamic movement in your hand, in your body. But most of the time, like this, breathing in. They have the 16 sentence step. But first they call Kayanupassana Satipatthana, like a breathing, look like the part of your body. But more important here, anytime you driving, you go somewhere, you sleep, you still breathing in. When you stop, you die in your body, but you stop, continue, you die. Something kill in your mind. You forget kilesa, lopa, moha. รู้เลยกะ
มีเริ่ม8 โมงบ่
hatred delusion
Learn that more.
craving kill your mind
พอ
you learn from them
เขาเริ่มคุยกันนี่จะ
because look like I told you before five hidden look like a mala giant evil how do you know them you learn from them what is not bad is not good but you just them you lost about meditation waiting and waiting up you learn from suffering thank you suffering I so thank you to my diabetes and my liver infection I'm so happy thank you please stay with me I want to take care of you
They learn this lesson.
take care of them they stay with me maybe 2 or 3 years or 4 years ago before but I never get sad never get suffering I learn from them right now very hard in my stomach liver infection I don't care about that but I learn from them when I went sleep and wake up oh thank you you stay with me I want to take care of you
That's a different approach.
Exactly.
yeah learn from thank you for element earth fire water and wind you say thank you from them the mom water mother you know you can comment can just cannot because you just came back in the earth but they make long 10,000 million years ago but why you comment them you can flexible to stay with them cold hard you can learn from them you cannot change them but you call you make a fire and you use coals you cannot send them and you cannot send somebody too your life my life maybe different character different mind different I told you before when I thought the student from University of Connecticut you can't I talk like that sometimes I go to the high school a lost student a 100 student follow me walk meditation and sit and another room 30 student sometimes I go there sometimes library they sit all together they call me oh Ajahn Master William come you practice by yourself it's not me I guide you but you follow but they make like that no more time look like you come to join us no more time but most of the time you stay by yourself you learn by yourself you know correctly or not
Yeah.
we support you bring about the body thought like that what about the way huh body thought Buddha thought sorry
ถ้าตอดมันจะเป็นความคิด
thought ละกัน no thought teach or thought no thought sorry
Thoughts or taught?
ทอดแล้วก็คิด
the teach
Teaching
the
is
teach
taught. Yes.
what about the correct
ทอด
thought no thought no thought
ฟังมาเป็นลายมือเนี่ย
Okay.
many time
yeah but I don't know
think is a Buddha thing or
thought
kick
thought TOUCH right
Tough. Thought.
thought
Touch.
ทอด
What?
look like a teach I teach you you teacher you teach me I'm student
you
what is past Peter teach
Thought.
ทอด
T TOUCK
no TS
Your teacher didn't teach you well.
TSOU
yeah
TAUGHT.
okay
Teaching.
thank you my teacher yes
Oh my God. teach us a few words.
Yeah, we need to. How about you, Sarah? What the Sarah? How about you?
Yeah. Please share something, touch something. Yes,
Yeah, what's touching your heart? About
So
walk for peace.
I didn't hear about it until you all crossed into Georgia, and since I live in Snellville, I was thinking about going into Atlanta to see you all, and it was like, no, it wasn't right. And I went when you all reunited at Snellville, and then all of a sudden everything sort of hit like. But I was curious because I had gone on walks for suicide prevention, mental health, domestic violence. I know people who've been murdered. I grew up with mental health, so my husband and I used to go on walks, and since he had his leg amputated, I pushed him on the walks in his chair. And it was cold because it was in South Dakota. And so the fact that you all were walking like I had walked was interesting to me. And I honestly didn't know anything about Buddhist monks. I didn't know you all were here. All I knew is that my sister lived in Denver and Boulder and lived in some Buddhist commune while she went to school. I don't even know if that was a real one or not. But,
Okay. Good.
and so, just moment by moment, learning something new just was building a fire inside of me, like, wow, this is so cool that I followed you all from Snellville to Loganville, and I've volunteered in Good Hope and the next couple to the lodge until until they posted that we could come visit you, and then I was right there to visit you, and just like that fire, little by little, everything just built, and it was like it had been coming all along from the time that I lost my husband. All this time, just sort of, I was doing work on myself and taking a class on, they call it DBT, dialectal behavioral therapy, which teaches mindfulness. And so, like, I was already in motion doing this, but it wasn't right. It didn't come from the right way because I'm a very spiritual person. My husband was a Native American sun dancer, Lakota sun dancer, and when he lost his leg, he said, how am I going to dance? So I said, well, I vow to dance for you. And then I carried his vow for him. And I thought, well, I'll walk for you. And then I watched you guys walk. I said, because the exercises that we did today walking, I couldn't walk when I was little. My legs were crooked. And I had to go to the hospital and learn how to walk heel to toe. So I'm not me and bow legs, so I'm crooked legs, so I can't walk as fast as you. But yeah, so all that was just touching my heart, and then learning, spending time with you, and then knowing your goal to bring people together is, well, I shared my dream with you as well. So I wanted to build a place where everybody all beings could come and be saved, dogs, cat, stray animals, because I lived in my car too. So I lived in my car for a while, really talking to the universe, saying, I need something, and that was right before this. So it just all fell into place, and it was so beautiful, and I just want to be part of it and help build it as well. Yeah, I want to encourage people to come out to the meditation, because so one of the things my sister said, we don't get along, but she said, we need more monks in the world. If I could be a monk, I would, but I can't, so I'll do the next best thing and support.
Yeah, you be a monk already. Your mind is like a monk.
Monkey mind.
No monkey mind.
Monkey.
No monkey mind, mom.
But
Mom is calm.
Yes.
yeah,
Monkey mind, jump, 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 jump.
Yeah. So, thank you. Yeah.
but that's good. You should thanks your monkey mind. Because if you don't have monkey mind, maybe it's not jump to the monkey.
You learn from them. You learn from them.
It's good.
How to you
It's-
to the more monkey mind jump. How you know? How to? You know
You
that?
think your monkey might jump a lot or
I don't think I have a jumping monkey mind.
uh-huh.
I'm a thinker.
Uh-huh.
I'm a poet. I write, and it's all in my head. And if I silence that, then where's my creativity? How do I write my poems? How do I write my books if I quiet my mind?
Maybe they'll
Oh.
be even better when you come out of that quiet place for your
The
art.
day I have a photograph of my
Uh-huh.
face where it was the saddest day. I was very depressed, but I was supposed to go for a very important interview to be a fire marshal. I'd been a firefighter and a police, so I could carry a gun, and I had college for that. And I was going to be this profession. I needed a career, and I had an interview that day. But instead of going to the interview, I sat and I took pictures of myself. It's the most beautiful picture I have of my entire life until my face got bashed in. But the and then I didn't want anybody to look at me, right? So the depression was the quiet. There was no thoughts. It was just quiet, and that was beautiful. So yes, maybe if I quiet the thoughts, more creativity will come too. Yeah, so I have to work on it.
You know, that is we don't call monkey mind. We call like a wisdom. The monkey mind is like jump with stress. Jump with the trash mind. That's the trash mind. The old mind that we don't need it. You know, like a sadness or sorrow or painful. That we don't need it. But like you said, it's not like a monkey mind, but that is the mind. Like what you do, you concentrate. That is mindful. You know, when you write your poem, when you take a picture, that is like a knowledge. That is your wisdom. But you don't feel like a stress and like.
I have to go. I have to go pick up my daughter from work. But I want to make one comment because I know this talks about the past, and I'm not saying it to dwell in the past, but when I was 7 years old, they medicated me on antidepressants and said I didn't care and I didn't think the way other people thought. And at age 10, they put me on antipsychotics for the same thing. And I was always called crazy, and I thought I had been reborn, and I kind of knew who I was, and I had all these thoughts about it. And when we're talking about all these things, all I can think of is how many times I've been called crazy for what everyone here thinks is so beautiful.
Your beautiful mind. You think about
So thank
how
you. Thank you for
Yeah.
validating me.
Yeah.
And with that, I gotta go. So
Okay.
y'all enjoy. Be safe.
Be safe. Or you all packed up.
Yep.
Safe travels.
So for me, I have a very active monkey mind because that's the nature of what I do. I'm an administrative assistant, and I support a very large department of 130 people.
Wow.
And
130?
130. And
Wow.
so for me, you know, when the rule of thumb is not to multitask, that's my world, right? And I'm always doing 3 things here and 5 things there, and another 2 people are standing there waiting for answers. So for me, you know, the monkey mind is a very real thing.
Yeah.
And it's easy to become absorbed within that and absorb the stress from that. So that's one of the reasons why I started looking into meditation and breathing exercises and learning more about mindfulness. And it has made a tremendous difference for me. It has helped center me. It has helped, you know, with panic attacks and just anxiety in general. And so now I'm able to help my coworkers and de-escalate their stress levels and make them continue to be able to be productive. But the monkey mind is an everyday thing for me.
Well, in the work world, it has to be. I mean, multitasking. I mean, what employers require and what careers require. We have to multitask. You know, that's one of the things on a resume that they look for, you know, multitasking. And so when you get wired like that for so long because of just keeping your head above water, paying bills, and it
Hard to explain.
it is hard to explain because it's a survival thing.
Very much so.
I think it's also a society thing, though, right? It's how we're raised. So we're raised here we think that what we're raised is we have to graduate, we have to go to college,
There's expectation.
we have to, you know, find a spouse, we have to get a house, we have to get a dog, all these things, which is expectations. And it's expectations we put on ourselves, but it really is society. At least here in our culture, it's driving you. And if you're not going to college, everyone asks why. Especially a 4-year college. You're expected to go to a 4-year college. And if you only do a 2-year college or you become apprentice at something, everyone asks. So I think there's a lot of pressure that we put on ourselves here. But I think this is something that, you know, I also wanted to share. My journey has been long, and you all have come in to my life at a good time, perfect time, actually. Not coincidence, I don't think. But I mean, on that subject matter, I think I was getting to that point of being done with corporate America. But when I encountered all of the Walk for Peace and the meditating more and just thinking more, it has stopped me from chasing, right? What am I chasing? And I think that is the big question everyone needs to ask themselves is, what are you actually chasing? And then the next bigger question is why?
Right.
Why are you chasing that? And I asked myself that a lot, especially when I was watching all of you. And I'm in the process of actually completely changing my career. And now I want to go into holistic healing and be more of a help to people as opposed to just having a job.
Yes, making a difference.
So yeah, I just want to make a difference for the rest of my days. How many days, I don't know, but I think it's important for all of us.
So see what
Yeah,
you're missing in the
about
corporate world?
about the monkey mind. That I mean, it's not like we don't have mind, we don't have monkey. But my meaning is like the monkey, that monkey, but it's not smart monkey. It's you know, that is the simple about our thought. When we take meditation or when we do something, the mind is really drowsy or really unclear. And sometimes when you get a lot of problem, you don't know how to do anything.
Right, which
That is
direction
so
do you
true.
go? Where
Yeah, what I have going to start, what I have going to do.
Everything is foggy.
Yeah, it's foggy and stress. Sometimes you have to climb with that problem
Right.
because you don't know what to do, you know.
Right.
But when you have mindful, whatever the problem, but you know how to, which one you have to do first, which one you have to do later. It looks like I don't know how to explain that. It looks like we can see that many problem, but we know that problem, what we how to solve it, to do it. You know, it's not only worry and stress, headache. That I try to explain about.
So, John, if I may give an example
Uh-huh.
through my work experience.
Yeah.
For example, we'll have new hires come into our department, new people starting,
Yeah.
and where I work is a compound in and of itself, like it's a whole world. There's a lot of moving parts to it, a lot of information to absorb, and somebody coming in from the outside, it's overwhelming, rightfully so. And, I will touch base with them and I'll say, well, tell me how your training's going, or how are you feeling about this? Where, tell me your experience, and they're, inevitably they'll say, it's a lot. It's really a lot to learn, and I don't know if I can do this. And I say, I completely understand what you're saying. It makes perfect sense. And you're right. It is a lot of information. But you need to look at what you're doing right here, right now, on this task, in this moment, and not everything else that you're going to be doing. And then once you get this done, then you move over to there. Can you do that? And they go, yeah. I said, you try it and you let me know. And inevitably, they say, that worked, it was great, I was able to focus, and I didn't feel overwhelmed, and I didn't get stressed out, and I was able to move on to the next thing. I said, you had it in you all along. So I encounter that a lot on a daily basis. And that's exactly what I do. I just break it down to the common denominator and say, this is what you're going to focus on. And once you get past that, then you get to the next one.
Yeah, is it like your job that you say? I understand to work in the United States. Usually work with the team. It's the teamwork.
That's right.
It's really important about that. you know, but you have to do what is your responsibility. You know, like 130 people, but how many people you can carry, you know, and how many people that one can carry is like a teamwork. But I understand sometimes if you are the manager, you have to think over that, how you will to take care of your co-worker, how your co-worker have to work well with the patient, right? Yeah, but if you don't know how to adjust your mind, your mindset, you worry a lot, you worry too much. Maybe you don't know how to do.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, if we practice our mind is jumping a lot, very fast, but with mindfulness, but with a clear mind, you don't have, yeah, you don't have like a stress, or you feel like enjoy with the working, really happy about work, about your job. You can work and you can smile, you know. But when you go home, and when you take a showers already, have lunch, have dinners already, you know, and you go to before you go to sleep, and you meditate.
Right.
You see the problem in the back.
Right.
What you done or what you not done yet.
Exactly. And I've learned to let go from,
Yeah,
from
and
your teachings. I've learned
and something,
to let go.
but something, if you have misunderstand with your co-worker or with the boss or with someone, that mind is stuck in your head. We can let that problems go.
Right.
We don't have to keep it. Yeah, and after that, make a mind like a, you know, if I say empty mind, maybe many people misunderstand. Like at that time, you don't have to think about this, about that, because you adjust your jobs
Right. It
already.
should come naturally. If you adjust, if
Uh-huh.
you recalibrate yourself.
Yeah,
and
then when
balance
you
it.
go to bed, when you go to sleep, and you can sleep well.
That's right.
But in the morning, you get up, you know, you get up and try to do more meditation. And your mind will let you know, like you see in your mind, what are you going to do today?
Right.
What you have to do first, second, third. You know, with peaceful, with happiness. And you don't tire.
Right. Well,
You
I
don't
will
feel
say, your
tired.
live stream and Ajhan, Maha, your live stream, I usually catch those at night, and those will help decompress me and also reset me. So thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Well, to be on this path and studying and listening to Buddha's teachings, the fact that there was a group of you that committed to doing this journey, and listening to it and reading about it every single day once I had been made aware. Y'all opened a portal.
Open the portal. Yes.
And it's you've opened a big energy portal.
Oh,
Does that make
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And it's important that then we're continuing to be guided
Yeah.
Right.
by those that are so above us in the practice world and what you've committed your life to.
When you started the walk, did you anticipate that you would have what has happened, so many people get